introduction to the ItsPlainSailing System, and just show you some simple things that you should know and help you set things up. So first of all, to log into your administration area, go to ItsPlainSailing.com and click the login button top right hand corner. I have a test account here, so I'm going to use that for demonstration purposes. So I'll log in, and when you log in and the page is loaded, you see a bunch of menu options across the top. So you have events, memberships, merchandise, calendar, payments. So if you want to do anything in relation to events, you click on events and you've got a set of options here. So from here you can add new events, you can drill in and edit any of the details associated with your event. You can drill down and look at the different activities or competitions. You can go and look at the entries that you've received already for that competition, and then use the back buttons to come back out. Likewise for memberships, merchandise, etc., calendar. Under settings, just to show you, there's a general principle within the system that if you would like to edit the value of a particular field, you hover over it with your mouse, and then if it's editable, you should see a small little pencil icon on the right hand side. You click on that and the field changes into edit mode. So you should be able to make your change, and then when you're happy, you'll see there's two checkboxes on the right hand side, an X, which is to cancel back out and not make the change, or click the little checkbox, the correct icon, and it will save your change straight away. So that principle applies across the board. Under settings, you can see you can edit, you can personal details, you can change your password. Under organizations, you can see various different general information about your organization. You will also see here what your public page, or what the web address is of your public page. You also have that available as a QR code if you want to use it for that purpose. Also, we always try to recommend to people, if they're just starting to use the system for the first time, to have a look at our help and support section. So if I click on help and support, it'll pop up a window, and here we've written a very detailed description of every aspect of the system with step-by-step guides on how to use it. So, for example, if you're using the system to set up events, you go to the expand the menu here on the left for events. You can read about what an event is, how to set up the event, how to add competitions or activities to your event. Likewise, if you are using a ticketing system, you can read all about that, how to set that up and how to use it. And then for calendar bookings, memberships, merchandise, payments, etc. Also, if you look underneath introduction and you click on online tutorials here on the left, you'll see that we've prepared quite a few videos like this that explain how to use the different aspects of the system, how to set up merchandise, how to refund payments, how to use the membership functionality. So yeah, that's the help and support system, and we would strongly recommend for people who are using the system for the first time that they have a read of that. Or if you're starting to use a new part of the system that you haven't used before, then maybe go to the particular section and have a good read of that. As you may be aware, for each organization using the system, you have your own public page. So this is the administrative area. This is only for a subset of the people within your organization who can log in and set things up. For your members or for people visiting your site who want to make entries or make payments, they will always go to your public page, and it's on your public page that they can access the events that you're running, or maybe they can apply for membership. One other thing just to highlight, so a lot of this, what you see here, is customizable. So you'll see there's a background picture here, there's various different buttons and sections. if you go back to your administrative area, you can configure this and change what gets displayed. So if I go to events, and if I'm not interested in, let's say I'm not interested in the events section, click on public display page and I can say show this section, and you can edit that and change it to no. Or if I want to change the button, so the button that appears, I want to change that to some other piece of text, I can do so by editing the particular fields here. And similarly, if I want to change, so you'll see that events has now changed to book lessons. And likewise, if I want to, I can drag and drop a different background image for that page. So that's just a really quick run through of some of the basic information on how to use your admin section within your ItsPlainSailing account.